B.Y.C Crochet. My name is Brenda and it is the weekend. It's my time to record. For those of you who have been showing up time and time again, thank you for your continual support. And for those of you who are just stumbling by and just coming across my channel, thank you for stumbling by. Give me a shot. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and all the good thummies and all that. And yeah, just be entertained. I don't take too much time. I usually do maybe 1-2 videos a week. And this is my yarny cave. This is both my office, my studio. I share a small corner with my husband. And aside from that, the rest of the room is mine. So, well, welcome guys, welcome. I hope that everybody is having a wonderful Father's Day weekend. For those of you who are fathers, for those of you who are fur daddies, for those of you who are mom and dad, and deserve to be acknowledged every day, but especially those days where it's Mother's Day and Father's Day. So today we are gonna go over my finished cardie. I showed you guys last week that I was working on a scrap cardie, and it was I was working with yarn from africayarns.com. It is a small women-owned shop in South Africa, and most of their yarns are bamboo cotton blends or cotton blends. They have expanded their inventory, guys, and now they're offering Stylecraft. They're also offering a superwash merino, and they're also offering fluff. That's what Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches calls it. So I really don't know the real term, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's the fluff that is used to spin yarn. So they actually sell that. And so yeah, so if you guys want to check them out, I'm gonna go ahead and link them down below. Did I bring my leftover? No, I didn't bring my leftover. But how about we begin with what is on my hook, and then we'll go into the cardie in a bit. So what is on my hook? My basket. It's got a little bit more than what I currently am working on. It's got my case with all my hooks. It's got that amigurumi crochet book that I want to start working on soon. And then I got some crochet hooks that I want to show you guys that I just ordered from a I ordered from an Etsy shop. And then I also have what I'm currently working on. So I had mentioned to you guys, was it last week, that I had a coworker. Well, she's no longer working for the company I'm working at, but she used to. And she reached out to me and she asked me if I could make her sister, who's having a baby girl, a cardie. And I said absolutely. I asked her the color. She says she just doesn't like anything pink or frou-frou, something very neutral, tans. She even mentioned greens. So I looked through my stash and I found fresh. It's called Fresh Haven. Fresh Haven is from Hobby Lobby. It is from the clearance, I want to say last year. Yeah, I want to say last year. Anyways, the colorway, I'm not sure if it's available, but it's called, the colorway is Pewter Twist. It is 100% tencel. It is classified as a number 4, 180 yards. It calls for a 5.5 millimeter hook, which is not what I'm using. And a 5 millimeter knitting needle for those of you who knit. This is the yarn. It's super beautiful, very soft, really shiny. Like I said, it's from the clearance last year. I don't know that it's still available. Perhaps something similar, but not the same name. But it is beautiful. I've really enjoyed working with it. The pattern that I'm working on is one that you guys have seen many times from me before. And it is the Mini Pop Cardie from MJ's Off the Hook. She has this available in her shop. I believe you can also print it out with all the in her website with all the advertisements and everything, if you don't mind that. you can pull it up on her website and just follow it that way. And then she also has the tutorial in YouTube, which I believe is 6 to 9 months, the tutorial that she does. So I'm working on a 0 to 3 month cardie. This is a really nice pattern. I've done this cardie probably like 7 times, and I love it every time. It works up super quick. And I just want to mention that I had one of my viewers send me a message the other day that she finally took the leap, very intimidated by crocheting wearables, and then she took the leap and actually worked this out for a family member, did a baby cardie for a family member, and she said it worked out beautifully. And she, you know, I'm so proud. I'm so proud that, because when you look at a cardie like this, it looks intimidating. It's very intimidating. And so you want to say, I don't know that I can get that done. I don't know that I can do that. Well, you know what? You can. Just take your time. And the great thing, I mean, this is not a paid sponsorship by any means, but I really like MJ's Off the Hook patterns, because not only does she sell you the pattern, you can get a lot of her patterns free of charge off her website if you don't mind pulling it up and working off with seeing the advertisement that come along with it. But also in her YouTube channel, she actually puts a tutorial on how to do most of her patterns. And so if you get stuck, that's why I always say reach out for MJ's Off the Hook. Her patterns, I feel they're pretty beginner friendly, and the fact that she's got a tutorial to go with her written patterns is a great way for people to learn how to read patterns by just following the video, the YouTube tutorial, as well as the written pattern. Things will kind of start falling into place. You'll start learning what the abbreviations are, and if you're not sure on a stitch, you have her showing you right there in front of you what you need to do. So MJ's Off the Hook is what I currently have on my hook, and I am working it with a 4.5 crochet hook from Dots. This is the 4.5. The pattern calls for 2 hooks. It's a 4.5 and a 4.0. The bigger size for the body, and then the smaller size for the band around the arms and around the base of the sweater. And so I'm working a 4.5 for the body, and then I have the 4.0 that I'm going to be working on in the band, and I'm going to be starting with that next. Right now, this is what I have. Which way is the right way? I think it's this way. This way. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. But anyways, this is where I'm at right now with the baby cardie. Now next is the band. Now you start working on the band, and it is a super simple. Like I said, guys, it looks intimidating. It's not. If you have a baby in your family, you have somebody that is going to be having a baby, take a chance on this pattern. I think you'll enjoy it. It's super nice. It's I like it because, at least for here in Florida, yes, it gets cold for babies, but the fact that it is not a solid cardie, it is also breathable. I always try to also use either a natural product like bamboo, cotton. Tencel is a byproduct of cotton, if I'm not mistaken, or bamboo. So anything that is natural like that, I try to use, especially for babies. I try to steer away from acrylic when it comes to wearables. Only because here in Florida, as I mentioned 1,001 times, super humid, super hot, and even in the winter time, sometimes it can be warm. So that's what I have on my hook. What do you guys think? MJ's Off the Hook. Once again, this is the pattern, and this is my item. Well, let's see. There we go. This is really just the body shell. Now we get to start working on all the finishing touches and the sleeves, and I'll be done. So by next weekend, this will be done. Before, when I was unemployed and had more time, I could finish one of these in a day. But because I only have a couple hours a day to work on my items now, it's taking a little bit longer, but that's okay. I don't mind. And once again, the hook that I'm using is from Dots. You can get these at wecrochet.com. They're a great hook. I really enjoy them. There's a lot of hooks that I enjoy. This is one of them. And I got a couple sets just as a backup. But okay, so that's what's on my hook. I posted in my community tab the other day. I was working from home and went to get the mail. Let me take my little lunch break, and from the day before, I didn't get the mail the day before, so I went really quick during my lunch, like little lunchtime, and got my my mail. And there was an Ollie's shopper, and they actually have the Bernat blanket yarn in clearance for $4.99. These are 10.5 ounce balls, or the big ones, and they have they're just showing 2 different colorways there. It's possible that that's all they have. They may have other colorways, but if you're one of those people who enjoy working with these blankets and does a lot of plushies and a lot of items multicolor, check them out. That's a great deal, $4.99. I'm not sure, like I said, if that's all the only 2 colors that they're offering, or if they're actually offering more than just the 2 colors that are listed here. Woo! So sorry guys, just gave you right there smack in your face kind of thing. What's in your cup? I got coffee. It's my second cup of the day. The first one is caffeinated, this one is decaf. So I've confiscated my husband's cup. We don't mind, we share. You'll never see him with one of my Hello Kitty cups, but you can see me with his. That brings me to my next item. And in fact, hold on a second. Let me find the card. Hold on. Did I put it here? Yes, this is the card. So I ordered a couple hooks from, her name is Courtney, and her shop is called Golden Ray Crochet. I'm gonna put it right up here so you can take a look at it. That's the name of the shop, Golden, whoops, come on light. Golden Ray Crochet. I'll try to tag her Etsy shop down below. I ordered a couple hooks from her. She sends me a little thank you card saying thank you so much for your order, Brenda. I hope you love your new hooks. So a little backstory on these hooks. I don't need hooks, but you know, trying to support small shops, and I'm not sure if she's a content creator, but just, you know, trying to support some of the Etsy shops and those that make crochet hooks. I decided to order a couple. Now these are clover hooks. She does indeed use clover hooks. I don't have the breakdown. I don't have the receipt. But anyways, I'll tag her and you'll see all the prices. But funny story is that yours truly, Brenda, I'm almost 55 years old. I've always been a Hello Kitty fan. It's almost like an AA meeting, you know? It's something that you're gonna share with everybody, but I've always been a huge fan of Hello Kitty. When I was 7 or 8 years old, 9, I was introduced to a store, I come from Puerto Rico, Sanrio. You guys are familiar with Sanrio? Is the company that provides us with Hello Kitty, Keroppi, Batsmaru, Little Twin Stars, and all those other characters that at least I love so much. So, and believe it or not, I still have my collection from when I was that age. I used to save my pennies, and this may sound really dangerous, but we lived in a high-rise building, and the pool area, the fence connected was right alongside like it was a 3-road highway. It was actually like one coming, one going, and one that exited into another highway. And after that, there was a mall, a small mall, and in that mall there was a Sanrio store. So I used to save my pennies, and I used to go downstairs, jump the wall, walk across three lanes of highway, and go to. For those of you who are from the island, the mall used to be, I'm not sure if it's still called the same, San Patricio Plaza. And then I used to go to the Sanrio store, and I remember it was a really tiny store, and it was packed from head to from ceiling to floor, from one corner to the other, stuffed to the max with little things that all Sanrio. And you could spend hours upon hours there, and you would never see the same thing twice. Anyways, I used to get lost in that shop, and I used to always, whenever I had money, I used to run that route and get myself a few things and then come right back the same way. So I was going through, telling you all that to tell you that I was in Etsy looking at hooks, and I came across this maker once again. Her name is Golden Ray Crochet. And she had a couple hook. She does the silicone balls, the hooks, with the clover hooks. And so I decided to order two. I ordered one Keroppi in a size 7, which I'm not really familiar with those sizes, but I think 7 is a 4. Size 7 is a 4.5. Yeah. So a 4.5 hook, and I have not taken it out of the plastic. I'm going to be doing that with you right now. I've been saving this moment with you guys. Look how adorable. So you pick the top, and then you let her know what color silicone balls you want in the hook. I told her just match it to Keroppi, pink, black, green, whatever colors is in this outfit, and she did a great job. Look how adorable is that. And then she put the size of the hook. 7 is backwards and this way. There you go. Ain't that adorable? Anyways, I love Keroppi. I love it. One of these days I'll pull my collection and I'll show you guys. I still even have my pencil case from when I was in private school in Puerto Rico. Probably it was in the second, third, fourth grade, believe it or not. And then they had this H5mm Hello Kitty in a cow costume. Isn't that adorable? Once again, you let them know what the colors you want the silicone balls to be. I told her just to match it back with pink, black, white, whatever she thought she had, and she did a great job. So we have a Hello Kitty. Look at that. I'm looking at the wrong side of the camera here. Hello Kitty. Is it focusing? There you go. Hello Kitty H, which is a 5mm hook. Clover, and then we have a 4.5 with Keroppi. So cute. So once again, check them out if you're interested in something like this. I know not every adult woman likes these type of little, characters. I love them. Just my weird me. What can I tell you? She sent it in this really cute bag. She's actually from Alexandria, Minnesota. Her name is Courtney, and yeah, the bag is super cute. It's got pretty things inside. Happy mail. Very nice. Thank you, Courtney. I'll try to tag your shop below so that people can find you, and if they're interested in getting one of your hooks, they can find you easily. It is Saturday morning. I went out to let Akona go out, and it is steamy outside. I'm supposed to be going out with my daughter later this afternoon, and I just hope that we're supposed to have like thunderstorms in the afternoons. I just hope that we don't, so that it doesn't rain on our plans, because I think what we're doing is outdoors. Next thing, I was watching Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too. You guys know who she is. We love her. We're so glad she's back. I enjoyed her videos at Uncle Greg's farm in South Carolina. I thought those were awesome. I'm glad to see her back doing her thing as well. I've enjoyed her. I was going through some Nancy yarn withdrawals. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be straight up honest. And I've really enjoyed her putting her room back together, her new shelving. It's been a lot of fun. Nancy, we're glad to see that you're back, and truly enjoying you. Also, I caught Juan the Yarn Addicts live yesterday. That was Friday. I was there from the beginning, just in case. It's hard for me to catch sometimes lives during the week, because you know I'm cooking dinner, taking a shower, getting myself ready for the next day of work. So usually by the time I settle down to watch my videos, and lives and stuff like that, it's usually around 7 p.m. But I was able to catch his live yesterday, and it was so much fun. I was so happy to see him. He was just having a blast, enjoying himself. I know he had taken a couple days off, and once again I was going through Juancito withdrawal. So Juancito, I was going through withdrawal, so I'm glad to see that you were back yesterday. Enjoy the live. It was a lot of fun. I enjoy seeing you enjoy yourself. I enjoy seeing you laugh. I enjoy seeing you being silly, just enjoying what you're doing and just being yourself and not worrying about what nobody else has to say. I always tell you this, and I'll tell anybody this: just do you. Just do you. Don't worry about what the next person's gonna say. Don't worry about what the next person's gonna do. Just do you. We all have a different flavor. The world is like a Baskin-Robbins store. It's got 31 plus flavors. Everybody brings a little something different to the table. Just do you. So, Nancy, this is for you though. If you watch this channel, I'm not sure that she does, but if you just happen to come across this, just to let you know, I order my tags from Zeus Hide as well. I don't know if you heard from him through one of my shout outs, but in case you didn't, no big deal. I just want to let you know that I use those as well. I ordered the cork finish. This is what they look like, and they're dark enough yet not too dark where the logo doesn't show up. And he also sends me the snaps. I have been using these for some time now, and they just snap in place permanently. Once they snap, you can't unsnap it unless you literally cut it off. So, and I must say that I have laundered my items. I have several sweaters that I actually use for work, and I launder them, and they do have my label on it, and nothing happens to them. They've been, knock on wood, it's been good so far. So if you're interested in ordering some labels for your makes with your channel name, he does custom work. This is his name, Zeus Hide, in Etsy. I will try to remember to also tag his Etsy shop down below, but that's the name on his Etsy shop, Zeus Hide. So he says, thank you for your purchase and supporting our small business. Don't forget to take a picture and tag us, hashtag Zeus.hide on Instagram. Then it's got the email, and I believe he is out of New York. Yeah, Zeus Hide Handmade Leatherworks out of New York. So if you're interested, give him a check out in Etsy. This is my second order. The first order I did a small order, so I wanted to test them out and make sure that the the product was what I was hoping for, and so in this second order I actually ordered more than I did on the first one. The first one I think I only ordered like 20 or 25. This one I ordered like 50. So did I order? Yeah, something like 20. And this one I ordered 50. But Nancy, these snaps are great. I've used them in multiple projects, some thicker than others, and the snaps just, once they snap, they snap. They're in there. It's permanent. So I'm sure you may get one off where the snap may not be properly made, but for the most part, I have never had an issue with any of the snaps or any of the labels or tags that he has produced for me. Okay guys, finally, look what I have. Da 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 da. It's finished. By the way, look, this is the, oh, don't drop your phone, Brenda. This is the, you see, it's snapped right in there. This is there. It's not coming off. It is what it is, and it's not going anywhere. So my cardi is complete, guys. What do you think? It is 3/4 sleeves. It looks long, but it really isn't long. It comes right below your waist, just below the waist. It's not like what's the word I'm looking for? I know you're probably yelling it. Anyways, it's just below the waist. I was going to do some handmade buttons, and I actually did make some handmade buttons, but realized they were too loud and it was going to take away from the color work of the body and sleeve of the item. So I decided just to go with a very neutral, purchased buttons that are just going to melt into the background and not be the standout piece, but instead let the sweater do its talking, let the sweater be its work of art. So in the back, you'll see that it is a granny squarish. Once again, I call it a squarish because it is really, I have a six cluster startup instead of a 4. So it's a little bit more rectangular, only to give it a little more width, or more of a rectangular shape. And then the front is just run the right panel and left panel just down, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Then I think we all have a favorite cousin that always calls us at the most inappropriate time, and his or her name is called Scam Likely. If you have a cousin like Scam Likely, give me a thumbie and let me know how much you love Scam Likely. Anyways, for those of you who know, you know. If you know, you know. So so yeah, so the piece is done. I'll try to see if I can take some pictures with it on. In fact, let me pause and put this on and show you. I'll be right back. Hold on a second. Okay, so here's the sweater. You see what I mean? It's 3/4 sleeves, and it comes just to here. There you go. Super cute. It is not very heavy because this is 50% bamboo, 50% cotton DK. This is the yarn that comes from africayarns.com. It is, once again, a small owned shop, women owned shop in South Africa. I love their yarn and I love supporting them. And if I want to button it up, I can. And one more. I didn't want to do it too bulky. I didn't want to do it too I didn't want to do it too fitted. I want it to be comfortable, yet you go. What do you think? So I think it's a cute, really a cute sweater for here in Florida. Like I mentioned 1,001 times before. We don't need nothing heavy. I would probably wear it open with a really crisp white t-shirt, some jeans. I think it would look totally cute. Just opened up like that and just a little bit of warmth, breathable. So yeah, so that's my cardi. Let me know what you think. And hopefully by next weekend, it's a little hot already. So it's not the time of year for this. I can wear this in my office because my office is freezing. I usually have a heater on in my office. But here at home, not necessary. But let me know what you think, guys. So I hope that you enjoyed what I brought you today. I hope that you enjoyed what's on my hook. I hope that you enjoyed my finished item. I hope that you like those hooks that I showed you. Once again, golden, geez, Brenda, I keep forgetting. Golden Ray Crochet. Super cute. What do you think? Would this be a nice thumbnail? So anyways, yeah guys, just let me know what you think. And remember, once again, I'm giving you also inside scoop. Whenever you see a video of mine, put in the comments. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's positive, as long as it's constructive, no negativity. And because you never know, I may just pull that video and decide to do a giveaway off of the comments of any given video. So you always want to make leave a comment. Here, give me a thummies. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. You have nothing to lose, just a little entertainment, and you get to see what I'm up to. Anyways, guys, I'm really done. This is all I have. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful weekend. For those of you, once again, who are fur daddies, dads, mom and dad, happy Father's Day weekend. Enjoy your day, your weekend to celebrate you, although I'm sure we celebrate you all the time. We need our daddies and we need our fathers and we need our fur daddies and all those, so we celebrate you all the time. But this weekend is a special time to really recognize who you are in our lives. So happy Father's Day to all of you guys, and I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening from the Yarny Cave. Peace. I love you guys and see you in the next video. Bye.